Hey guys, Pro here at VIP Outdoors. We're gonna go over how to make salsa verde. The salsa verde that we're making is actually a really good recipe for a lot of different things. Whether you're putting in tacos, just chips and dip. It's the green salsa I use for over the top of my enchiladas. You put it on eggs in the morning, great all around salsa. But anyways, ingredients you're gonna need for the salsa, very basic. We have our Anaheim peppers here. We have our poblano peppers. And then we have some yellow onions that I roasted before I put in the pot here. We have tomatillos, which tomatillos, when you see them in the store, they're the little husk, green tomato with a husk on there. What you do is you just peel off the husk, wash them, put olive oil and salt on there and throw them in a roasting pan. I have another jalapeno in here. And then I have 5 cloves of garlic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and close that up. I want those to roast to the point where the tomatoes break open and they kind of liquefy. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the peppers off, the Anaheims and the poblanos, and I'm going to let them sweat a little bit so we can peel the skins off of there. As soon as we get all the skins peeled off of there, it becomes very simple. All we're going to do is combine all of our ingredients, including cilantro, salt, lime, and comino, and blend it all up, and that's the end of it. So we're gonna keep these on the grill until they break open, and then we'll finish the sauce off. Okay guys, pulled the tomatoes off. I was peeling the rest of the peppers. I got one left to do because I want to show you how to do that. And in the meantime, I went and grabbed the tomatillos off of the grill there. And this is what they look like. When they're all said and done, they blister out. You got a soft jalapeno in there, your tomato, all of your garlic's nice and soft. Okay, so that's ready to go. The last of the peppers, like I was telling you that I wanted to peel, is just like this. And I already got the other ones ready to go, but just take the skins off. And it'll want to come away from the flesh or the meat of the pepper. I really think the Anaheims are easier to peel than the poblanos, but you gotta have the poblanos in there. Okay, so I got all of our peppers, got our lime, got our cilantro, tomatillo, jalapeno, onion, garlic, comino, and salt. That's all of our ingredients. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start putting it in the blender to get it blended up. When you're blending a hot liquid, which you turn this into a hot liquid, once those tomatoes blister, you got to be careful when you're blending it, because what happens is it's going to want to expand when it's in the blender. So we have a pretty nice blender actually, and this one keeps everything in there. If you have an old school blender, make sure you put a towel over the top when you blend it. Right. So I'm going to go and start scooping it in. Got our tomatillos, put the jalapeno in there. Garlic. Now, all of the ingredients and amount of ingredients you're going to put in there, the full recipe if you will, is on the website at vipoutdoors.com. So don't worry if you're not catching how many of what we're using, or there's a lot of times I won't even say it. Depends on how big of a batch I'm making. A lot of times I need to work backwards just because I eyeball everything. I'm a good cook, but I'm a horrible baker. So for those of you that like cooking, you know what I'm talking about. Usually just eyeball this, that, and the other, but we'll make sure we have good instructions, good ingredients for everybody on the website there. Okay, so now we got all of our tomatillos, our onions, our garlic in there. We're gonna take our cilantro and our lime, and these I don't roast. I put them in there fresh. It's what's gonna bring freshness back to the dish. So this is a half a lime I'm putting in there. And that looks like it's about 5.5 cups, about 5 cups of tomatillos when it's all rendered down. Cilantro in there. I put a little bit more actually. I'm gonna take our peppers, our poblanos, and our Anaheims, just chop them in half. Dump them in there. All right. Almost forgot our comino. That comino is just a little bit of smoky, so you got a lot of acid going on in here between the tomatillos and everything and the lime. So this is just to smooth it out with a little bit of a smoky flavor. All right, pop the lid on here. All right, close that guy, turn it on. Start it slow, okay? So start it in the pulse mode to where everything's able to start, and you're not gonna just explode everything with the expansion of the heat. And once it's going, then you can go ahead and turn it on. I personally don't think you could overblend it, especially if your wife's asking you to do a chore. When she's walking your direction, you just hit that pulse button or the blend button, and then you can't hear it, right? Technically. So I'm gonna probably let this go a little bit longer, dump it back in the pan, and that's when I'll taste it for salt. Okay, got it all blended up. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the blender, put it right back in my roasting pan. Now one of the reasons I put it back in the roasting pan is because any of the tomatillo that didn't get put into the blender is still in there. Put that in there. Go ahead and mix this up. Taste it for salt. Need a little bit of salt. My wife says I'm heavy-handed when it comes to the salt, but to each their own. Okay. That's it. That is how you make salsa verde, guys. Very simple, very easy. Goes great with a lot of different things. You could can this. If I were to can this, what I'd do is I'd put it back on the barbecue and bring it to a simmer, and then put them in jars and put them in a warm bath, and they're good for up to a year. So that's how we make our salsa verde at VIP Outdoors. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it.